Governor Scott Walker signed a bill this week that allows temporary teaching licenses for those who want to teach vocational classes based on their experience in that field. News 8's Madeline O'Neill tells us how local school districts are reacting.
Metals, wood, building and trades.
Ben Heiser went to school to learn how to teach.
Either one of the discs in.
He's been a good teacher and he knows a lot about this stuff.
But he says it's his real-world experience in construction that gives him an advantage.
The educational part was there at the university, but a lot of the stuff that we teach here, it's kind of best to pick it up on your own.
He says a state bill that gives temporary teaching licenses based on experience for vocational courses like his allow people in trades to get their foot in the door and build a teaching skill set along the way. But some local school districts say the bill is a double-edged sword.
On the one hand, you've got courses that need to be taught, and there's a shortage of teachers. So you would think in that concept it would be a good thing, and it probably would be if the people were able to teach in the classroom, manage a classroom.
The most important part of teaching is how to teach that, and that's not easy. How do you lesson plan? How do you motivate students?
And with a smaller and smaller applicant pool for all classes each year, some schools may have to put the bill to use.
If there weren't people available, yes, you would do it. But again, I think it's only a Band-Aid.
Schools say the real question is why there's a teacher shortage in the first place.
That's one of the things that we need to look at is why aren't people going into education? And that's been a recent phenomenon over the last 5-6 years.
What we need to do to fix that is we need to make sure that we have the best and the brightest going into all areas, all professions, and to pay them accordingly, give them the benefits accordingly. If we have weak or poor teachers, if there's a teacher shortage and it continues, it's going to affect generations of kids.
In Onalaska, Madeline O'Neill, News 8.
If the vocational teachers successfully complete a 3-year curriculum at the school, they will be eligible for a professional teaching license.